What's going on, rock stars? Welcome back into the channel. Thanks for being here on a Thursday, March 13th, 2025. And just wanted to do an update video, something out of the ordinary. A lot of things to talk about. So just cover where I'm at as we get to almost a third of the way through the year, where you guys are at, personal, business, life, the world, the whole shebang. So it's been slow in the reselling world. It's been slow in sales and the economy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, without getting into politics and that sort of thing, we had an election in November and, Donald Trump took office late January. So it's only been a month and a half. It's only been about 6 weeks, and the economy in the world and everything, good, bad, or otherwise, is just all over the place. And people are nervous of what will happen, what can happen from both sides. So spending has been, sort of down. Spending has been little spikes of it here and there, and then it goes away, and then it spikes again, and it's just everywhere. So if you're experiencing slow sales, it's sort of just what's going on right now. Some people are doing really good. Some people are doing really bad. Just stick with it. Things are going to get, worse before they get better. They always say that. Things may get a lot better. They may get a little better. A lot of things are going to change regardless of what side of the aisle you're on. It's the world. We can't do anything about it. We can't change anything. And we just kind of have to roll with the punches. So that's sort of where we're at with the selling world. My sales, as far as like platform sales, eBay, Amazon, direct sales, they are down. I won't lie to you guys about it at all. They're certainly down. I'm not focused on it as much as I could. If I focused on it a lot more, I certainly could do more. I've been making more sales wholesale, selling direct lots, selling things that I have that I get super good deals on that I can just pass along to you guys because I simply don't have the time to deal with all of it. In fact, I have a couple of really great lots right now that I'll tell you about in just a second. And if anybody's interested, you can email me. And Rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you about whether or not you want to buy them at all. It's all stuff that can ship anywhere in the country. Personal life, pretty much the same. Still rocking the Florida life, still living here on Epperson Lagoon. If you don't know where that's at or you don't know what that is, you can Google Epperson, Epperson Lagoon. You'll figure it out. And you guys may not know, a lot of you new to the channel or haven't been here, in December, late December, we got a new puppy. We haven't had a dog at that point in time for 10 months. We lost our last dog back in February. It's been a little over a year. And we went 10 months without having any kind of animal in the house. We've always had pups and dogs in the houses that I've been in my whole life. I can't imagine going 10 months without a dog. We did it, and we finally got this monster. He is now officially November, December. He was born in October, so November, December, January, February, March. He's officially 5 months and a week old. He's an old English sheepdog. His name is Milo. He's appeared in quite a few videos. This is him. All he wants to do is play 24/7. He has kind of a shaved doodle look right now because it's hot in Florida, but he's going to grow back all that hair over his eyes like the dog in the Little Mermaid, Eric's dog. In case you don't know what an old English sheepdog is, you can Google that too. But yeah, he should be probably 80 to 100 pounds, somewhere in the 80-90 range like his dad was. We'll have to wait and see. He's fine here in Florida, even though it gets hot. Keep him cut low. You can brush him out, keep him inside in the AC. He doesn't particularly like the walks. He does love the dog park, but he won't be out in the heat long. He drinks a ton of water. He splashes it everywhere. He's a puppy. He'll learn, I suppose, maybe. And this is what he does all day long. So we also got a new couch. A lot of people asked about the couch in the videos. This couch is by Ashley Furniture. A lot of people don't like Ashley Furniture. We've always had good luck with Ashley. It's huge here in Florida, and it's called the Stupendous Couch if you want it. It also comes with this ottoman if you buy it. No table. So if you guys remember my old living room setup, we had that lift-up table. I worked at it a lot. Working from home's amazing. How many people here work from home in their living room? I love it. I have an office upstairs, which I'm going to show you in a second as part of this video. So I just went ahead and purchased one of these cheap off Amazon for like 30 bucks. It's a computer tray. It actually has these squishy pads on the bottom, so you could sit it on your lap, and then, whoops, goes like that. And then I can just sit here and type on the computer, because when you sit back in this couch, it's super plushy. It's way deep. You can't even reach the ottoman. Even if you could, the computer slides all around. So this was just kind of a great investment. You could also, I guess, buy one of those rolling tables, and they would probably do the same trick as this thing. So it's just something I quickly got off Amazon in 2 days. And so I can sit down here and work with no problems. And this is what we do. We sit here and work. We list merchandise. We flip. I do wholesale deals. I make content like this for you guys here in the living room or up in my office, which I'll show you. And we'll go up there in just a second. And I hang out with this little pup, make money, live life. And that's sort of the everyday routine. I'm trying to change it up. I'm making some new videos on some new channels. I Have some other channels you guys probably know about. I switched some of them. One of them I'm really trying to build. If you don't mind, I'll send a link down in the description box to it. It's kind of a viral, like what's happening in the world, news sort of thing without going too political. Trying to just cover like the crazy stories of the world, right? Not like the ones we see every day on the news and on the news channels and all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to cover like the guy that drove his car into CarMax because they wouldn't give him the right amount of money for his car, or the window washers the other day in New York City that their lines broke free and they were smashing into the window 700 feet in the air. Those videos are crazy to me. So that's sort of the kind of content that I'm making, and I'll link that below. It's another channel. Just trying to diversify, you know, change up my routine a little bit, keep it not boring, because sometimes it can get boring doing what we do every single day, right? Like in the same spot, not changing it up, not doing anything. So I'm definitely always looking for new stuff to do. And while we're speaking of new stuff to do, let's show you my office. And one other project that I'm working on that I've been teasing for a couple of months now is officially going to be live very, very soon. In fact, we're finalizing it tonight. Let me show you. So Milo follows me up and down the steps no matter where I go, and it is in his blood to be a herding dog. So as you walk up the steps, in the event that you ever want a sheepdog, they nip at your heels and at your ankles, and we're trying to get them out of it, but that is in their blood to herd sheep. They're sheepdog, they're protectors and they're herders, and he doesn't know any better because it's in his blood, and all he wants to do is nip at you and keep you close because it's what he knows, right? And he learned it from his dad in the 8 weeks that he was with his dad. So welcome into my office. You may see some changes. A lot of you know this office. You've seen it a lot, but it's changed a lot. So I moved my desk. This is where I work when I'm up here against the wall. That soundproofing is there because when you talk, if I'm turned this way and I'm talking towards the soundproofing that's right there, that will keep it from going through the wall and out to the rest of the house, because unfortunately these walls are sort of thin. So what else did we do in here? We added this table, whoop, whoop. Added that table with the soundboard, and set up for 3 mics, 3 hosts, 3 guests, whatever we want to do. Headphone setups, everything, just like you would see on like a Joe Rogan podcast or something, right? Nice little view out the window, which is out to the pond, which I guess I could flip this around. I don't have to do selfie mode. There we go. So that's our view. Yep. And then now I can show you guys. So yeah, so that's sort of the setup. We can sit there and record a podcast. I have another microphone and setup and 1 more chair. In the event that we want to add a 4th person, we could do a round table. We also added this backdrop. It's just a backdrop. Some people thought it was paint. It's not. It's just a cool backdrop. We just film and have that in there. And the reason that we set all this up is because this is going to be a podcast that we're launching hopefully by the end of the month. It's already ready to go. We're going to finalize the recording and the edits and all in the next week. And then we'll get it posted, and I'll let you guys know where it's live. It's going to be Apple, Android, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and Stitcher. So it's going to be, and Anchor. So it's going to be on like 6 platforms. So you'll be able to listen to it, download it anywhere that you listen to podcasts. And it'll be on video on YouTube. So you can watch it on YouTube and listen to it, or you can just do it like in your car and listen to it or wherever. As soon as this is live, I'll let you know. Now, this is not about reselling. This is about everything. This is about business, life, expenses, bills, reselling, entrepreneurship, starting a business, working a job, what's going on in our world. We're just going to talk about whatever it is we talk about. And you guys will be introduced to some of the people that are going to be a part of this in the next couple of weeks. But it's essentially just going to be sitting around a round table and discussing what we discussed when we're hanging out with each other and things just come to our mind. You ever had that time where you're like, I wish I had a GoPro in the corner recording all this? That's what we're going to do. And naturally, we're going to do it not scripted, no plans, no bullet points. We're just going to go for it. And that's the plan for the podcast. So it's got an interesting name to it. Let me flip this around. It's going to be called Not Offended, because if you want to watch the podcast, you better not be offended by anything we say, whether it's money, business, men, women, life, romance, politics, you name it, we're going to talk about it. And the 2 people that are going to be a part of it are quite the motley crew. So can't wait for you guys to hear about that too. It's coming really soon. Okay, so I did want to mention some of the wholesale lots that I have for sale. If you guys want any of these, just let me know right away. I have a lot of vintage marbles. It's over 1,000 of these vintage marbles. I can send you a link. If you're interested in any of these, email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. And these 1,000 vintage marbles, I had them up for $400. I had a lot of interest, but if somebody wants these with free shipping for $300, just let me know. $300. It's like 1050 marbles, 1,050. So that's less than 30 cents a marble. 300 bucks free shipping. I'll ship them to you, no charge at all. Also, I have this lot is on eBay if you want it. It's like 35 Roku remotes. I think it's 29 with back, 6 without. They are untested. I have these up for 100 bucks, free shipping on eBay. If you want them, let me know. Roku remotes, you probably sell them for 10, 15 bucks a piece. There's 35 of them, 29 with back. So, you know, 30 of them times 15 is $450. So hopefully that is a deal for people. We have about 1,900. I think the count is 1,900. I'll get the final count. Again, email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. It's like Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story, sealed Hot Wheels, Black Panther. There's no Redline vintage. There's none of that old high dollar stuff, but there's a ton of modern. There's also, let me flip the camera around. We've got like the trucks. These are like loaders, like the 18-wheelers. We've got, you know, boxes and boxes and boxes. And then we have a couple hundred that are unsealed. Now, some of these are junk, but some of these are pretty good price. Like tow trucks can be decent. You'll have to go through these. I haven't touched any of these. It's 1,900 total cars. It's gonna end up being in several boxes. And I got to charge shipping on this. I can't do free shipping on this, unfortunately, but there's so many cars. 90% of this is going to be sealed, and it's just that one box that's not sealed. There's like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9 or 10 boxes. I'll try to condense them, but there's 9 or 10 boxes of sealed and then 1 of unsealed. So 1,900 total cars, and I'm hoping to get $2 grand. We can work out the shipping, whether we split it or we figure out I charge shipping. I don't know about that. We'll have to work out the deal. I just want to see if anybody's interested. Rockstarflipper@gmail.com. 1,900 Hot Wheels cars. 90% of them probably, give or take, are sealed. So could be an investment, could be something good for somebody. In fact, I have some that are listed. I can even give you the imported listings from those. It's not many, but yeah. So $2 grand on the Hot Wheels cars. Let me know. Rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and hopefully 300 bucks on the marbles. Get those out of the way, and then the final last lot, if anybody is interested in, which I will, I'll take one and show you guys, but essentially I have 40,000, come on Milo, 40,000 Pokemon cards, holos, reverse holos, rares, some mixed in uncommon commons, not many. This is like a 90% holo, rare, otherwise, a lot. And so they are literally in boxes, a lot of modern stuff. There's none of the old school. You're not going to find Charizards and all that sort of stuff. But it's, you know, all the swords, all of the Paldea Evolved. It's all that sort of stuff. You know, a couple dollars per card is what they're worth. Some of them $5, some of them $10. You know, but even at $3 a card, there's 40,000 cards. It's 120 grand. Call it 100 grand. I'm hoping for 5,000 bucks, and I'll cover the shipping. It's 40,000 cards. If you're interested, I'll get you more info. Rockstarflipper@gmail.com. That is on that lot. Oh, I did forget. I have one other one that I can offer you guys too. This is an NFL lot. Let me set the camera down here. This is an NFL lot. This is a only NFL. It's Panini Prisms. There are J.J. McCarthy, Justin Herbert, Will Levis, Micah Parsons, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Micah, Breece Hall, Chris Olave, Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers. There's Tom Brady. There's Xavier Worthy, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddles. There's plenty of Jonathan Taylors. There's all Chase Youngs. These are all in top loaders on this side. There's an entire box. This is going to be 4,500 cards of rookies, tons of holos, prisms, paninis. There are, of course, the ones that are not, you know, the great players, but they're still part of the sets. And there are boxes and boxes and boxes. It's a total of 4,500. It may be closer to 5,000. I haven't counted exactly, but there is so many cards in these boxes that it just goes on and on. Here's a Keenan Allen I just picked up. Just randomly just opened this box. Here's Devontae Parker, Khalil Mack, Myles Garrett, DJ Moore. So it just goes on and on. I'm looking for 1,200 on this one, which is 25 cents a card, assuming it's 5,000. That's less than 25 cents. So if you're interested in that as well, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and let me know. So that's some of the wholesale lots, and this is what I've been working on a lot of, getting deals and just flipping them to you guys so you can make some money. Okay, now that I'm done running around the house like a maniac with the dog, what's up, buddy? Let me know, how's your year been going? How's your 2025 opened up? How has business, sales, what are you focusing on? Is it platforms? Is it wholesale? Is it Shopify? Is it Poshmark? Is it live selling on Whatnot? What have you been working on? How's it been going? What are your plans? What do you have going on? Changes. I talk to you guys on this channel about myself all the time. It's everything that I'm working on, everything I'm doing. For once, I want to hear what you guys are doing down in the comments section. Just let me know, leave me a short comment, sentence or two, three. What's it been like in 2025 for you? And what are you most excited about for what I'm doing in 2025? Is it the new news viral video channel? Is it this here on Rockstarflipper? Is it the podcast? Is it wholesale lots being available that you would like to purchase, that you want me to continue to get and purchase and sell to you guys? Let me know. How do you feel about that? And don't forget, if there's anything on this video you want to ask me about, you can leave it in the comments, or you can email me 7 days a week. I answer all my own emails. I answer them 24 hours a day, usually when I'm up. As long as I'm not sleeping, I'm answering them every single day. I don't let one go more than 24 to 48 hours. Rockstarflipper@gmail.com. It'll be in the description box. And a few links will be down there as well for some of these wholesale lots if you want to check them out, along with a bunch of other wholesale lots that I did not feature in this video that come from either myself or my trusted sellers, so you can check those out down below as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. It is Thursday, March the 13th, 2025. And on a side note, happy 71st birthday to my dad, who we took out last night. He turned 71 years old. So happy birthday to Pop. And I can't wait to hear the comments and see what you guys have to say. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Come on back for the next video, and I'll see you guys then.